Welcome back, Vikings. I hope you stayed active.
For all us juniors
and seniors,
we no longer have to suffer through mile-long runs and push-up tests.
Let's see if STHS is still active as it usually is.
Mostly old age.
Who am I here with today?
Owen Earl.
All right, Mr. Owen Earl. We're testing healthy lungs today. See who's really healthy at the school. Would you mind testing to see if you could do one perfect push-up for me?
Sure.
All right, get into position. I'll call you down. All right, down. Hold it. Up. And that right there is a perfect push-up. If you guys cannot do that, you do not have lungs.
Can you do a push-up? All right, you get down. All right, down. Hold it. Up. Okay, fine.
No reaction.
Okay.
Sir, do we have your consent?
Yes.
Get into position. I'll call you down into the. You need to have perfect form. All right. Down. Hold it. Up. Congratulations, Corny. Who am I here with today?
Sam Cota.
All right, Mr. Sam Cota. We're testing healthy lungs today. See who really just got, the lungs to be an academic student. Can you do one perfect push-up for me?
Yeah, I can.
All right. If you can get into position, I'll call you down. All right. Down. Hold it. Hold it. Up. Turns out we have some healthy people out today.
Apparently. We haven't found the right place.
Thank you today, Sam.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You are welcome. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy.
You guys too.
So, Reese, can you do one push-up for me? Perfect.
I can do my best.
Assume the position. I'll call you down. All right, Reese. Down. Hold it. He's shaking a little bit. Up. There was a little bit of shoulder lift off. I will not lie.
Is he healthy or is he not?
Yeah.
I think he is. We'll leave that up to the audience because honestly, we cannot tell. What is your name?
Miguel?
All right, Mr. Miguel. We're testing stoner and healthy lungs. See who's got stoner lungs. See who's got some healthy lungs. Do you think you could do one perfect push-up for me today?
Maybe.
Let's see it happen. If you'd like to assume that position, I'll call you down. Down. Hold it. Up. That's a push-up. That is a perfect grade A push-up. Sir, I think you have great lungs and you are set for the future. You will live a long, fulfilled life. Of course.
Go.
We got some healthy students.
Thanks to our fellow broadcast member, SJ. He set our fitness benchmark.
Speaking of fame.
And golf, even though I said nothing about golf.
Golf and fame go pretty hard.
This year's celebrity golf was actually entertaining.
Just like these interviews we got from the golf tournament.
Play that segment.
Hey guys, I'm Caden. Today we're here at Edgewood for the ACC golf tournament. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get to it.
I'm Bruce Kuntz. I'm here with Hall of Fame Bears linebacker Brian Urlacher. So I wanted to ask you, when you see other iconic franchise players switching teams like they do in all kinds of sports, what does it mean to you to have played your entire career with the Bears?
It's hard to do. That's one of the things I'm most proud of. I think is sticking with the same team for 13 years. Goes both ways. So there was a lot of work by them, and for me not wanting to leave as well. But it's tough these day and age to keep guys on the same team. But I'm definitely proud of that, and it's hard to do.
We're here with NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers. So you're switching teams this year, and you've played your entire career with the Packers so far. What do you think is going to be different about playing in the AFC East, and which divisional matchup are you looking forward to the most?
Well, first of all, great question. It is going to be different. There's everything from remembering everybody's name that works at the facility, which is new. You're at one place for so long, you remember everything about the place. You know all the little nooks and crannies of the whole facility. Everybody's name, you're the lifer there. So that's been definitely a change. Getting to meet a lot of new guys, which is fun. Matchup-wise, I'm really good friends with Josh Allen. So first game of the year, we play the Bills. I'm excited about that one.
Nice. All right. Well, good luck this weekend. Thanks for taking the time.
I can't tell you my South Lake Tahoe story.
Oh yeah, go ahead if you have anything.
So we played in this camp back in the day that was at South Lake Tahoe, and our high school stayed in one of the classrooms overnight. And it was so hot, we had to leave the door open. And about 5 in the morning, a big black bear walked by.
Oh, wow.
So we had a close encounter with a black bear.
We've had plenty of those. Oh, yeah.
So
That's crazy. All right.
you
Well,
guys.
thank you for taking the time. Good luck this weekend. I'm here with Andrew Whitworth. It sounded like there was some reunion talk with you and the Bengals last year. Do you see yourself going into coaching down the road?
I've been asked throughout my career if I wanted to get into that when I was done, and then when I retired, I had a few teams ask. But I think right now I'm just enjoying hanging out with the kids and kind of helping from afar and covering football for NFL Prime.
Awesome. How's the golf game doing? How do you think you'll do this weekend?
Good. I'm excited to be here. It's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful place. American Century does a great job, and so I look forward to being out here. Got the family with me. It's going to be a fun weekend.
Awesome. Well, good luck this weekend, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm here with Broncos legend quarterback John Elway. So I wanted to ask, you played in the first 27 American Century Championships and finished in the top 10 more than half the time. How's the game doing, and do you think you have a top 10 finish in you this year?
Well, that's the goal. The goal is to win, obviously. That's why we come play. But if I can sneak in the top 10, that would be great too. But game's in pretty good shape, so always good to be back up here. Beautiful golf course, beautiful city, and so it's a lot of fun.
Is there a tradition that you have or something that you do every time you come to Lake Tahoe?
Yeah, there's, go to Cafe Fiore, my favorite Italian restaurant in the country. So I go there, and we went there last night, so I had a great time, and look forward to the weekend.
Awesome. Well, good luck this weekend. And
Remember that hole-in-one Kareem made?
No.
You know Paul?
I love Paul.
Let's see what Paul has to say. I'm joined here today with Paul. Hello. The security guard of our beautiful campus. And we're going to ask him a few cool-ass questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Paul, how did you get into archery?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to go hunting with my stepdad.
Okay.
And then that was it. He taught me how to shoot.
Hunting for like deer, duck, or... Yeah. One of our classmates wanted to ask you, how often do you go off-roading?
Anytime it rains, really. Yeah, anytime I can find some mud to go play in.
How do you feel about the new Minga app that's going around the school right now?
I haven't used it yet. Okay. Yeah, I have no comment on that because I knew nothing about it.
So us students, we have to use it as like our bathroom passes, but how do you security guards implement that at all, or have they told you?
Yeah, Mark is kind of headed up on that. He's able to do all that and check on all that. Okay. Nobody's really used to it yet, so I'm still the old-fashioned passes still.
Yeah, that's what most of my teachers use. Yeah. All right, I need to read this a little bit first. Paul, what is your favorite band of all time?
Oh man, that's a doozy. It's kind of asking like, which is your favorite child? That's a good question. I mean, currently the band that I enjoy that's still like out there making music would be Clutch.
Okay. I see you. What about not making music?
That leaves so much open from like Mozart to Jimi Hendrix.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Both those are great artists. I remember when Beethoven first dropped. And how do you feel about the vapors in the bathroom?
It's an annoyance. Yeah. It's more the people that destroy things in the bathroom that really anger me. But yeah, when you break the stuff in the bathrooms, that's just
not cool.
It costs money and time for everybody.
Yeah. Don't do that, guys. Yeah. Don't break things. Okay. Thank you, Paul.
Right on.
Hi, everyone. My name is Casey, and today I'm here with
Dr. Bedwell.
And today, instead of flex period, I'm interviewing Bedwell about Minga, the digital hall pass. Now I'm going to start off very blunt already. What is Minga?
Minga's a couple different things. One of the most important things to know is that it was chosen by our leadership students. So this is a student initiative. This wasn't something that principals got together and decided we wanted to do. It's a way for students to get the word out. It's meant to be a social media connection engagement platform where kids can post information about what's going on in campus, have posts, have video, have pictures, and really get the word out about what's going on around campus. That's really what Minga is. It's got other digital stuff, but that's why we picked it in the first place.
So Minga isn't just a hall pass. It's like a school like Instagram or Facebook,
More like
I guess.
Facebook, I guess. Yeah, it's probably more like Facebook. But yeah, it is. I know for students right now, the pieces that you guys are probably feeling is like the hall pass side of it. But really, the long-term goal is to really make it that social media platform where we can have a safe place to post stuff and get some energy going about all of our activities and the cool stuff that we're doing here. So we're actually looking forward to doing more things about events, being able to have students earn points for checking in and participating in either social media challenges or coming to games, going to pep rallies, that kind of stuff, participating in clubs. But yeah, there's also the hall pass aspect of it, which we can talk about whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I want to bring up the hall pass because I see one problem I keep thinking about is the whole point of the paper hall passes is you go into the hall, you have your hall pass, and you can show it to someone. Right. But what do you do about that now? Right. Since it's all virtual, there's not really a way for people out in the hall to tell that you have a hall pass.
Well, we've got two tablets that actually we'll give to our security guards that are out walking around. So Paul and Mark will have tablets, could be Bernadette, but they'll be able to pull it up, Minga, on there and see exactly who has passes. And any teacher can pull it up at any time, too, to see who's got passes to be out and about. We'll still use some paper passes, I'm sure, but I think it's going to be a lot quicker and easier for folks to be able to have that digital side of it, to not worry about having to carry a piece of paper on. Besides, we all know that people they lose their pass, they drop the pass, they would, not have the right pass, keep one from last week, all those sorts of things too.
Hello, everybody. Today I'm joined by
Isaac Alcala.
And what do you go by in this classroom?
My gamer tag is Quacker United.
Wait, why am I using the mic? You have one too. Okay, so what is this club about?
Well, we're the esports club here at STHS. Usually we hold tournaments and play games for fun at lunch and during flex.
Okay.
But this year we're starting a competitive team.
Okay.
For games like Valorant and Smash Bros. And expect more in the spring.
Okay, and what is your favorite game to play in there?
In this club, my favorite game would probably have to be Street Fighter or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay. And you said there's a team. Does our team have a current score? What is our situation looking like?
We're starting in early October, so we're just getting some scrimmages right now.
Okay, yeah, I heard you had a scrimmage the other day. How did that go?
Let's just say the other team had internet issues, so.
Let's get this. I'm joined by the best player in the room here, Enoch, and I'm gonna see if I can take him out here.
Oh!
Hey Vikings, welcome back to your least favorite tech show, STHS Wired. Baldur's Gate released to reach the top 5 most played games of all time on Steam, as well as becoming the most wishlisted game on PlayStation. The game is being praised for its immersive choice system and incredible story. Some AAA developers have been caught on Twitter saying the game is just too good and shouldn't be the new standard for RPGs. Curious to see how gaming will be in the coming years after this monumentous game. In other RPG news, Starfield released a few days ago to mixed but mostly positive reviews. The game's massive universe to explore was revealed to be a little less massive than expected, but the game is still seeming to be a refreshing taste of Bethesda RPG-ness without being as bad as Fallout 76. I don't tolerate Fallout 76 hate. That game's actually pretty good. I myself picked up the game and got about an hour into it. Seems pretty decent so far. Cyberpunk 2077 is getting the Phantom Liberty DLC soon for the price of $29.99. The DLC will be launched along a free update that will completely rework a lot of systems in Cyberpunk, such as realistic police chases, better NPC interactions, and a complete rework to the skill tree and a bunch of new content. I'm personally very excited for this DLC. Alright, that's the STHS Wired episode. I love you.
Hey guys, I'm Caden. Today we're here at Edgewood for the ACC golf tournament. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get to it.
We're here with Golden State Warriors guard Stephen Curry. So the Warriors have had a little bit of roster turnover this offseason. What are you looking forward to most about playing alongside Chris Paul?
I know him very well. We go way back to our North Carolina roots, and just excited to have a guy that's obviously as skilled as he is. We're both hungry to win, and I think we're pretty versatile in the way that we can play. So that familiarity should pay dividends this year.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Gold. So I was wondering, what was your thought process when you're going out to the field to kick that field goal to upset Green Bay and go to that NFC Championship game?
Well, I knew if I missed it, I wouldn't be allowed back on the airplane. So for me, it's just about trusting. I knew I did that left center to left upright, and just let it come back to the left to right wind. And we were lucky enough that we were able to put it through and go to the next round and get in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. Thank you.
You got it, bud. Good
Good
seeing
luck.
you. Thank you.
Hey, we're here with Tennessee Titans head coach Mike Vrabel. So the Titans are in a good spot to compete again next year. I wanted to ask you about the quarterback room. How are things looking between Tannehill and Malik Willis?
Well, and not to mention, we drafted Will Levis. So, Ryan had a really, really good offseason. He was engaged. He was locked in. But Malik improved, and that's what we want out of all our players, is whether we draft them or we sign them from somewhere else, is that they come in and improve. And, our whole thing is trying to put as much competition at every spot as we possibly can.
Absolutely. Well, good luck this weekend. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Hey, we're here with Pat McAfee. So you hosted the ESPYs last night in Los Angeles. I have to say you did a great job. Super funny.
Thank you. Wasn't the host though.
Or you opened,
Not a host, remember, Bruce. Not a host.
My bad.
No, don't worry about it, because weren't allowed to call me the host because I wasn't popular, famous enough, or talented enough. So just the guy who got to do a monologue, but I had a blast, but I have nowhere near the amount of talent you have in high school, pal. So I'm very lucky to be chatting with you. The weather is fantastic here. Is this what it's always like for you guys?
Oh, yeah. The summers in Tahoe are always beautiful.
God, this is magnificent. I feel like I walked into a postcard. And obviously, South Lake Tahoe is my favorite high school in the area. And thanks for chatting with me, bro.
I wanted to ask you, so this is your second year doing this now. Have you gotten into any routines yet? And then getting to Tahoe, have you started to settle into any routines when you get here?
So, with what you just said about last night, we didn't get into real late.
Yeah.
So, got no sleep. I was planning on waking up early, getting into Lake Tahoe, getting blessed by the waters of Lake Tahoe this morning. A nice little brisk swim, awaken the muscles. Then I was going to get into a hot tub. I was going to loosen them up. I was going to get on the driving range. I was going to hit like 50 to 100 balls. And I was going to come out. I was going to do it. That was going to be my routine. That was the thought. Instead, what happened was, obviously, I slept in too long. I jumped into Lake Tahoe, almost missed our ride to the course. Then when we got here, we didn't check in last night, so we had to check in, almost missed tea time. So we were the last ones on the course. So I had routines in mind, haven't been able to execute them yet. Maybe next year, maybe tomorrow. All doubtful, though.
Awesome. Well, good luck this weekend. Thanks for chatting.
Hey, thank you.
Up next, it didn't start recording until I started talking. And up next, we have Scrutinizer, a segment that I made about music.
It's time for the Scrutinizer right now.
Hi everyone, my name is Casey, and welcome back to another episode of Scrutinizer, the show where someone that doesn't know music talks about music. And today we're going to be reviewing Tyler, the Creator's Flower album, Flower Boy album, a man who is known for strange lyrics and a strange personality, which makes you wonder, how did he even get popular in the first place? To start off, I'm going to be talking about his music, and the problem with his music is it's strange, boring, and it kind of reminds me of white noise. Both of them are interchangeable. I also have the same reaction like when I would listen to white noise. I shut off my brain, and I just kind of sit there. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because his music reminds me of white noise. And I don't think that's a good thing. Tyler, the Creator, also uses a specific word that if I were to say, I would not only be disowned from my family, I would also be kicked out of both high school and college because this word has an offensive background in American history. And this word is used a lot in raps. And the problem with that word is that it ruins the quality of the music. It's like rappers think they have to use it, and in my opinion, it's kind of the reason I don't like rap. Because just the use of it is just, not like I'm getting offended, but there's other words out there. Do something different for once. Overall, the album was boring, uninspiring, very similar to other rappers because of usage of certain words, and it overall makes me think, why is Tyler, the creator, popular? He's no different from other rappers. I don't see a difference from other rappers. I don't like rap in the first place. So overall, I'm going to give this album 2 Bs out of 1 man in anaphylactic shock. I'll see you next time.
Well, that's all for the Scrutinizer today.
I want to clear up a major misconception. People think that Minga tracks your location, that it locks down your phone, that it somehow does something to your digital media. It does not. It can't, as a matter of fact. So that's a lovely rumor, and it's one of my favorites. Trust me, your teachers would love it if it would lock out your phones. It does not. And it doesn't even track your location. In fact, it has probably more privacy and less location features than the apps you're already using. So no, we're not following you around all over campus. The other side of it that I want to mention that's a really useful side is the digital IDs that are on there. And that's another built-in feature that you're going to see us using more and more. It's got your picture and a barcode on there. That's your lunch number. So what we're going to start using that for is a couple things. Number one, in the cafeteria, we want to start this actually probably next week, where instead of having to type in your lunch code to get your lunch, you can just scan your barcode. It'll make it a lot faster to get through that lunch line. It also has other things on there, like we can use that barcode to scan you in at games and give you points for participation at either games or other types of events, like homecoming events, that kind of stuff. We can also put on that digital ID things that they call stickers or badges. So if you are a person that's got a parking permit, for example, that shows up right on your digital ID. So if we're trying to check parking, we can say, hey, that person's got parking pass. This works great for our people who have late in or early out. That shows up right on your digital ID. It'll also work for showing things like our boosters pass when you're trying to get in instead of having to buy a ticket. If you've gotten the boosters pass or the family pass to go to our games, you'll be able to scan the barcode on your ID. So it's not just the hall pass. I know the hall pass gets the worst part of the rap, but there's other digital management pieces that actually are really useful from the student perspective.
Overall, this is really just to kind of streamline, make everything faster here at the school. Well, yeah, it may seem like there's some negatives. Overall, it's for the benefit of not only staff, teachers, but also the students.
Absolutely. It's, bringing us into the current century, man. The paper passes are so 2000s. So it was just time for us to kind of modernize. And again, I want to point out that this was a platform that our student leadership, ASB and student leadership, decided that they wanted. They looked at a couple different platforms and thought that this one was going to be the most fun for students to be able to use. So I know we're in the early phases of it. Have some patience and have some fun with it. That's the whole point. Don't just focus on, oh my gosh, I have to do a hall pass. But hey, at least you get to do your own hall passes. It doesn't have to be just a teacher writing it. So welcome to the 21st century.
And with that, that was the interview.
What's going on, Vikings? I am going to introduce my brand new video, First Week of School Interviews. I hope you guys enjoy.
All right, so today we're going to be asking Isaiah here about how his first week of school was. So how was your first week of school, Isaiah?
I mean, it was all right, just kind of getting used to things, getting in the flow of things, but I've been late like almost every day. But if the office is watching this, I wasn't late.
Bruh.
So, yeah, that's it.
What is your name?
Dylan Breckenridge.
All right, I'm Seth, and how was your first week of school?
Not bad, not bad.
What did you do during your first week of school?
Met a lot of new people, got good grades in my classes.
Okay. Is there a lot of homework on the first week?
Not really.
What? There's a lot of homework for me, but alrighty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're here with Wade.
Hi.
So Wade, how was your first week of school?
It was pretty good so far.
Getting good grades?
Oh yeah.
Do you have early out?
Yes. You should get early out, guys. It's good.
We're here with
Alan.
Alrighty. So, how was your first week of school?
It was good. We didn't do much, but it was good times, I guess.
How's your sports?
It's going good. We're just putting in that work in, I guess.
Is it hard work?
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's light work.
It could be. It depends who you are, you know what I mean?
Do you make it easy or do you make it hard? We're here with Reese. And Reese, how was your first week of school?
It was my first week of school.
Oh my God! Wow!
I'm already failing my class, my math class, because I don't like math, and for some reason I just can't do it. But other than that, it's pretty good.
Hi, I'm Sabrielle.
How was your first week of school?
Honestly, it was not that bad. It was actually pretty good. I was happy to see everyone I didn't see over the summertime. I was very happy to be back.
Are your grades good so far?
So far, yeah, I'm carrying. I told myself I'm going to be different this year, so I'm taking a new lead. Bye.
All right, so we're here with Shania. How was your first week of school?
It was all right.
What does all right mean?
I had to change 3 out of 4 classes on the first day.
Oh, that's annoying. Are you happy with the classes you have right now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're here with Braden Ball. And how was your first week of school?
It's all right. School.